Hello, this is Sirius Academy North's take on the BBC School Report. We will be talking about the City of Culture with an interview with a special guest so we can find out what the City of Culture really is.
Thanks for that. Well, that's what the younger generation...
Culture could benefit the youth of the city.
I think the City of Culture benefits the youth of the city a hell of a lot. Basically, Hull is a forgotten city, and it has been for, I would say, the past 20, 30 years. City of Culture, massive, massive thing. They're going to bring in a lot of events. There's going to be events every single day. There's going to be opportunities for people to get involved in. Opportunities that people in the past haven't had before. Different companies coming in, learning different skills from different people. Hull is a fantastic city. We need to be proud of our city, and because it's a route, the M62, there's nothing for people to come through. It gives people outside of Hull the opportunity to come into Hull and witness our fantastic city. That is going to create more money in the city. I think they say every £1 that's spent on the City of Culture, we're going to be getting an extra £5. When you add up all that together, it's a lot of money, and it's going to benefit the youth of our city a lot.
What does the City of Culture mean to you?
It means quite a lot to me. I remember when it was first announced, I was sat there, I'd heard on the grapevine that it wasn't going to us. I was a little bit disappointed. I wasn't really listening because I heard from a good source that it wasn't coming. And then when we did get it, I was over the moon. I'm involved in a lot of theatrical productions myself, so I look at that from a point of view. I enjoy theatre, I enjoy the arts that we've got in the city. I know there's some fantastic companies in the city and the surrounding areas, and it's an opportunity for us to get ourselves out there and be proud of our city and show exactly the talent that we've got here.
For Hull to have became the City of Culture of 2017. I was involved when Glasgow became the City of Culture, and I've seen it made a huge difference to the pride of the people in the city, and the whole city actually glowed after the City of Culture. People became less likely to drop litter and more interested in the city and keeping it clean, and I think that's a huge thing that needs to be done in Hull.
What opportunities do you think the City of Culture will bring to our youngsters?
Well, I hope our youngsters do get involved in a lot of activities that will be hosted by the City of Culture. I know, for example, there's going to be a lot of links with Sierra Leone, and you probably know I'm quite fond of that, and we are teaming up with a lot of the schools over there just now to prepare something together, theatre shows, singing, that type of thing, to put on together. But also find out a lot more about the history and be proud of their city in the future. It is their city.
And Mr. Carvell from the History Department.
Thank you. I thought you were going to say Sean, but I do.
Karen, what impact do you think City of Culture has on the community involving KC Communications?
I think City of Culture is a fantastic opportunity for the whole of Hull, and actually for the rest of the region as well. I think it will give people of Hull an opportunity to see their city in a way that they've never seen it before. If you think about the kind of impact that something like Freedom Festival has every year on Hull, that's just a 3-day event. We're going to be having an event like Freedom Festival every weekend of that year, 52 festivals that year, and I think that's a great opportunity for people of Hull to feel really good about where they live.
What opportunities could the City of Hull bring to our youngsters?
Very good question. There's going to be a whole load of things that you're going to be exposed to, and the people of Yorkshire and the world are going to see. Without a doubt, I'm sure of this, it's going to make people realise that Hull is a place where they're going to want to invest. I think you can see that already, the new Siemens plant that's being built. You're starting to see that young people here, instead of when I started teaching 15 years ago, when there really weren't many opportunities, young people now realise that coming to school and acquiring the skill set that the KC want in terms of their graduate programme, how they would hope people approach the work market, are going to be spread over a much wider area. And I think what Kay said is absolutely right. People are going to come, see Hull, who've heard bad stories about Hull, and they're going to realise they're not true. They're going to like what they see, and I'm certain that lots and lots of business people are going to think, what a wonderful place, underexploited, let's get in there and let's start trying to make money there. So I think there could be opportunities in a whole host of fields. I don't know where they are, but it's going to be everywhere.
Right, and this is a question for you both. What does City of Culture mean to you?
I'm happy to tell you. I moved to Hull 20 years ago from Australia, and when I first moved here, I had people would say to me, "Oh, you moved here from Australia. What do you want to live here for?" And I thought, "Well, you live here.
Yeah.
Why don't you want to live here?" And I feel like it's an opportunity for me to. I'm inviting all of my family to come over from Australia in 2017. If they don't come that year, then they're missing a great opportunity. But I feel I want everyone afterwards to feel proud of where they live, like I feel proud of Hull.
Pride is exactly the word, but it's very strange, Mrs. Australia. My granddad was a doctor who came from Sydney, studied medicine at Edinburgh, and came to work in Hull. And that's 70, 80 years ago. So it shows there's a continuation, there is a pride in this city, that people have come from all over the world. It has been a pioneering city, and it's going to be again. I really think that for your generation, there are chances from City of Culture that are going to benefit you so much. And you do the right stuff now, and I know I'm sounding like a teacher, do the right stuff now at school, goodness knows what your lives could become. So I feel the same, absolutely pride in a great city.
Thank you.
On other notes, if you're wondering how Hull City did last night, here's the sports.
Hello, my name is John and I'm presenting sports news. Hull City's successful run in the FA Cup came to an end when the Premier League giants Arsenal came to town. The Tigers lost 4-0 at the KC Stadium on Tuesday night. Manager Steve Bruce had quite a bit to say on that. On to Rugby League now, and the Black and Whites play away tonight against the Widnes Vikings at the Select Security Stadium. Then on to the big city derby, Hull Kingston Rovers vs City rivals Hull FC at the KC Livestream Stadium in just under 3 weeks' time. Can the Black and Whites have an Easter surrender, or can the mighty Robins pull one back for the people of East Hull?
Thanks for watching our school report. My name is Ellie Brown. And now for a look at the weather.
Sunshine!